618-9164 o bisitahin ang Facebook page Frostville Ice Candy Zamboanga. Basta Frostville Ice Candy, Ice Candy ng bayan.
Department of Agriculture, Zamboanga Peninsula presents Gulay Testimonies.
Yo si Totong Eugenio, Barangay Mercedes. Siguro maka 5 años yata siyang baser na gulay. Basta ligar al tiempo para soles tapos dia siembra tina. Ta siembra yo mga gulay, lugbati, kamote, pati man si tangkung, si tapos dia masih kanamon ayuda. Si ya siembra yo si asina di mi siembra. Que yute lang mo poco el gasto, pati na mga mucho fertilizer, mga poco lang tapos dia si Juan, pone, araki, banyaman, si tapajaman harvest, okay ale, manamin, ya tapaja kami, bende, jam produkto, sila ayuda lang si kanamon, ako tasyembra kami gulay, sila ayuda, bonamin, ya kayo, para na pamilya, jamon, grande si tapaja ida, para makabata, interest eskwela, tapaja sila sir, mangki, tapaja bende mga 2,000, ada harvest, kada 5 dia sir. Amo kita kurta kami dong gulay. Kada 5 dia tapos de bende. Grande po di kanamon ayuda. El agriculture siya dali kanamon fan, similya, fertilizer, ya dali kanamon sprayer. Muche kaya po di ayuda kanamon gobyerno.
Department of Agriculture, Region 9. Masaganang ani, mataas na kita. For more information on Department of Agriculture, programs and projects, call us at 991-3188 or you may visit us at General Vicente Alvarez Street, Zamboanga City.
The E-Box Update na barangay, putik, the E-Box ya sila.
Bien bonito kayot LTV de Amon Ara, bien claro. Pati hindi yo man sayang el di mio sen ya compra yo easy box kay bien claro kayot. Hindi igual antes, no ay gadyo ko sa tapo de mira. Sí, bien claro kayot. Siyempre, Emedia mo. Solid.
Apuraya, imanabel el E-Box akilang na Emedia Station, MCLL Highway, Divisoria.
Sabe, isale informaw na mga importansya del mga ordinansa que tiene el ciudad de Zamboanga. Junto con el concejal de Distrito 2, concejal BG Gingona. Este el programa Ordinansa del Masa. Let's go na with BG Gingona. Every first and third Wednesday of the month, alas 9 hasta alas 10 del aga. Akilang na Emedia mo. Solid!
Zamboanga, di aton este.
Solid! Emedia mo!
Hello, radiaton mga partners. Alas 9:10 in the morning. Bienvenidos na programa
BG Gingona.
Ordinansa del Masa. Let's go now with Concejal BG Gingona, mga partners. Dia de Wednesday, pecha 28 del mes de Octubre, año 2020. Hindi na mas kita demora tiempo, mga partners. Ay manhunto ka naton, este mga oras, este mga tiempo. El di aton Concejal de Distrito 2, el Honorable Concejal BG Gingona. Concejal, good morning!
contigo, partner Mac, todo ng mga listeners, viewers na datong programa, kina Emedia, Ordinansa Del Masa.
So, taketami kita, Konsehal, dia de Wednesday, ay sabia también, ay sali informaw el dia ton pueblo zamboangueños, hacer kagane con este cosa kita que emang cuento este día, donde uno na maga importante, Konsehal, como mayores, mayores tú, sabe tú si cosa ordinanza, sabe tú si cosas te puede aplihi con el dito yung anak, kay gane konsehal tiene que hacer na mga kwantos kaso no ya pwede kita uwi con cyberbullying or blakan kita bullying. So konsehal, cosa ba ordinansa para man-address con el acts of bullying or cyberbullying?
Okay, antes kita andali partner, no, otra vez, quiere lang kita man-reiterate el objeto del datong programa. Este datong programa para informa ng publiko cosa-cosa mga leyes que tiene na council que discuti. Sinisita pa ba, no? So, uno del mga ordinansa di aton que yan file for first reading na partner Mac, no? Michael Ordinansa preventing and addressing the acts of bullying in elementary and secondary schools aquí na Zamboanga City, no? Sabi to partner, ito, I don't know about you, pero one way or another, I'm sure kita antes, no, cuando bata kita, estudya kita tali na eskwela, it's either we are for part, no, of a victim.
Kasi si abla-abla to na question di Ansina, otro akal tiyempo di aton, si compara al tiyempo di aura.
Bueno, pero tayo lang siyempre ang idea del bullying partner and sabi kita suicide rates, no? Na mundo na pwede correlate na bullying, especially cyberbullying mga tiempo. Pero nonetheless, siyempre, no? Whether it will be cyberbullying or akilabla kita traditional bullying ng mga eskwela, igual el epekto ng mga bata.
Correct. Kasi antes na time di aton konsehal, otro el epekto de sekanaton si once siya kita mag-aansina, dolakil ta-accepta lang kita na tentada lang kel, na alegria lang kel. Now, pero otro aura el blangan kita manera desde que na mga kausa, na mga kaso ke amira kita ke chene ta komete suicide, chene ta komete otro krimen, ta pwede assassin ti duele con el mismo classmate. Now, di ba konsehal?
Pati hindi lang kano sa hindi man ta commit suicide kaya mo gad si abla kita el extreme cases, no? Pero ta-affect agad sa psychological mga bata. So, dyan, no, si anda sila na trabaho yan, na workplace siya gayon, apekta sa legat, apektaw dila disposition, no? So, si Ara partner, aki na Pilipinas, aki na Zamboanga City, sabi to, tsenya kita si lay, kaya talamak na Republic Act 10627, an act requiring all elementary and secondary schools to adopt policies to prevent and address the acts of bullying in their institutions. Because of this partner, Chene tamang yan release, no? Department Order, Department of Education, implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 10627. Amos el DepEd Order number 55 series of 2013. So, kaya kita sasabi partner, Lego dato especialmente dato mga bisita kay bien importante dato mga bisita and knowledgeable about este topic, no? Kilaya este taman implement akin na syudad de Zamboanga and ketal el mga kaso.
Correct.
Kita up-to-date data, no? So, and kosa el mga interventions, kita siya sila ara, I'm sure DepEd partner, no? And mga educational institutions daton, tsenya sa sila mga programa to address bullying. Pero we want to find out ketal el status and kimodo pa pwede ayuda el local government para man-strengthen, man-reinforce, man-empower pa na dato na Department of Education.
Kasi so, kung may mention na tuendenante, debe implementa na mag-eskwela de elementary e sekundarya. Now, kilaya ba de strictamente kung sita pwede man monitor? Di ba, konsehal? Yes.
Pati kilaya ba siya naman na abla kita comply, no? Na reporting and maintaining of data and records.
Correct.
Kay all due respect na niyo alma mater del grade school and high school na Ateneo de Zamboanga, which I believe is a very good, one of the good schools also in Zamboanga and along with other schools. Pero yo personalmente, pwede ka si man witness sa mga bullying partner. And, moving
Maskin man
towards...
siguro konsehal, estudyante, no?
Kung estudyante pa kita, no?
Kung estudyante. Tiyempo yung antes, pwede tayo experience yan sina.
Diba? And then, sabi to partner sa bullying, no? Akal mga tiempo, hindi lang abla limited na dito eskwela. Chine si inter-school bullying pa.
Correct.
I became part of that eh. I didn't mention ng mga eskwela, pero I became part of that na yan witness kat yung si Ancina. So, pinigat yung mga classmate antes, na hindi tayo yung mention ng mga nombre dol otro el epekto ng kabesa. In fact, some are dependent yan na medicines, no?
No sabi lang kita, konsehal, si Esteban Magatiempo, mediante ganel pandemya, no? Pone kita, kung doon Nepal pandemya, el cosa kita experience antes, como ya mention na to, se ba, ta-existi pa ba si hasta aura? Diba?
Este datun show ara, we can categorize two parts, no? Uno, mankwento kita bullying, mga traditional bullying.
Tradition.
Another partner, in today's digital age, no, taliagat kita yan lean towards cyberbullying. And
correct.
Grabe, kami doon na cyberbullying, kaya no pwede to si man-monitor. No? Unlike na eskwela, si kami rito bully, pwede to dahil
pwede tumira, lama to atensyon dayon.
And then, akin na cyberbullying, I don't know, we will find out kilaya si Tamanhan. Otro sa cybercrime.
Otro na cybercrime.
Ano bang adult siya no? Legal age kayo.
Now, pero konsehal, nabirada di aton, ay manhunto ka naton di aton mag-special bisita para gani man kwento-kwento kita, no? Di aton na topic para no man short commercial break lang anay kita, después nabirada di aton ay manhunto ka naton di aton magabisita para el Ordinansa Del Masa. Let's go now with Consel BG Gingona. 17 minutos después alas 9 in the morning.
Sabi, isale informaw na mga importansya del mga ordinansa que tiene el Ciudad de Zamboanga. Junto con el concejal de Distrito 2, concejal BG Gingona. Este el programa Ordinansa del Masa. Let's go na with BG Gingona. Every first and third Wednesday of the month, alas 9 hasta alas 10 del aga. Akilang na Emedia mo. Solid!
Nandito na sa Zamboanga Peninsula, ang ice candy ng bayan. Frostville Ice Candy. Ito ang ice candy na kinagigiliwan ng lahat. At ngayon, pwede mo ng pagkakitaan. Mga partners, be a Frostville Ice Candy reseller at kumita araw-araw. Tawag na sa 0905-797-7266 o sa 0920-618-9164 o bisitahin ang Facebook page Frostville Ice Candy Zamboanga. Basta Frostville Ice Candy, ice candy ng bayan.
Price Gas Delivery Service from Monday to Sunday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just call hotline number #98000. That's hotline number #98000.
Initially accessible through PLDT landlines. Smart, Sun, and Talk and Text subscribers. For TM and Globe subscribers, call 0966-564-2423, 0966-564-2424, 0966-564-2425 or at 0966-564-2426. Price Gas Zamboanga. Additional new sales center. Tetuan Sales Center. Zone 4 Sales Center. Kulyanan Sales Center. Kuruan Sales Center. Vitali Sales Center. Guaranteed 1-hour delivery. Basta LPG, Price Gas. Basta Price Gas, LPG.
Zamboanga, di aton este.
Solid! Emedia mo!
Birada pa siyempre na programa Ordinansa Del Masa. Let's go now with BG Gingona, 9:20 in the morning. Konsehal, tagi kita otra vez at ready kita para manda kita konose con el di aton bisita para este día. Kaya contesta ko ng mga kwantos preguntas di aton acerca gana desde topic di aton. Okay. So hindi na kita demora mas tiempo, konsehal. Ito mismo, introduce ko ng di aton bisita este día.
Kamukil partner, bien alegre gat kita. We are honored, privileged to have two important guest speakers or guest na datong show, no? Both are from the Department of Education. Si first man introduce kita kun Ma'am Norma Francisco. Good morning, Ma'am Norma. She is the Assistant Superintendent del DepEd. And si Miss Eileen Ledesma, LL in charge no, ng mga programs regarding na bullying. So welcome to the show, Ma'am Eileen, Ma'am Norma. Muy buenos días con ustedes. ¿Qué tal ustedes, Ali?
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Okay, good morning, ma'am. So, no, we are very glad, ma'am. Kay importante ko sa kita man-discuss ara, ma'am, no? Siguro first, man-discuss anay kita ko sa LA, kini covering bullying. Pwede kita man-discuss sa public ko sa implementation and ko sa mismo ground, no? So, ma'am, can you describe to us ko sa mga current laws kay Cheni dato na country, el gobyerno de aton, and ko sa mga policies Cheni and DepEd. Siguro ko, Ma'am Norma muna, Ma'am Norma.
Si Ma'am Norma, siguro pwede tayong contesta. Ma'am Norma, good morning.
Buenos días. I'm dark. I'm trying to adjust my light.
Okay. Diyan, ma'am. Pero siyempre, bonita lang ito siyempre, ma'am.
Okay, gracias.
So, ese ma'am. Klaro yan.
Okay, bira kita uli. Actually, si Ma'am Eileen El Jamon in charge. No, she is a focal person for this cyberbullying, bullying, and of course, the child protection. So, I think, na-implement kami sa Bonamente, RA 106-27.
Si.
And of course, it was disseminated to the different schools. So, Ma'am Eileen, I think she will give you the details on this. Ma'am Ai?
Ma'am Ai? Yes, good morning, Ma'am Eileen.
Yeah, good morning. So, Councilor, the Republic Act 106 no, is all about protecting children. So, DepEd, yung issued namin, DepEd Order 40 Series 2012 dated May 14, 2012 pa. So it's entitled DepEd Child Protection Policy. So way back 2012 Talia established siya the amon Child Protection Program and Policy, and this policy protecting in children from abuse, violence, exploitation, discrimination, and bullying and other forms of abuse. So it is in pursuant no to the 1987 Constitution na we should defend the right of the children to assistance, including the proper care and nutrition. So, and a special protection from all forms of neglect. So, it is also, if more details, nandyan yan sa Article 15 sa 1987 Constitution. And this DO 40 Series 2012, the child protection defined as programs. Now we have the services and procedures and structures that are intended to prevent and respond to abuse and neglect, exploitation, and of course violence against children. So we already established it in all public and private schools, the child protection policy.
Thank you, ma'am. No, Amukal partner, so Chenya gali kita existing yes, ma'am, including Chenya tamin kita akal DepEd Order number 55 series of 2013, amo ganit tamin IRR of Republic Act 106, otherwise known as the Anti-Bullying Act, which is complementary to the earlier department mentioned si Ma'am Eileen. Na ma'am, before the nitty-gritty, ma'am, no, partner Mac, kaya lang kita sabi na daton mga partners in government, and I know that they are more knowledgeable and they have more wisdom on the effects of bullying. Ma'am, we will ask you, what is the importance of this policy, ma'am? Siguro we can start with Ma'am Norma and then we go to Ma'am Eileen. Kusal importance, ma'am, and relevance of having this kind of policy and fully implementing anti-bullying law di aton, ma'am. Yes, Ma'am Norma?
Ma'am Norma?
Okay.
Talia si Ma'am Norma Cons.
Importansya del policía, of course. I'll get it. We have to respect the right of each person, and of course, each person is important, and we have to protect his right, and we have to protect his sanity, everything about the person. And of course, the policy is very important so that this will not happen to anybody. You have to
Go ahead, ma'am.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Sandali. Okay. So, bien importante kasi nisisita kita man protect el rights del every children in school and other human being.
If we are not able to protect, ma'am, in rare cases, hopefully, no, in the event na kita breach ko neste policy, kusa el mga effects namin, ma'am, ng mga bata when they grow up, na welfare, na social.
Of course, the bullet will also bully other person, and of course, we have a chaotic world.
So, tinili mo, so to speak, dol partner, domino effect lang, no?
Kasi si once, hindi ba Ma'am Norma, kung si once el un estudyante, tiene kunele ken yaman bully, then taprikuragat legal iskonde dentro kunele, el manera tapo de man balos is to bully other student or other classmates di suyo, di ba?
Or the other, pwede naman kita LED press.
Si.
No?
Yes, amo man. So, ma'am, no? So, how about, ma'am, akal kita cyberbullying? How are we addressing this now, ma'am, nationwide? I mean, in your office, ma'am.
We actually have programs for cyberbullying. We did. I actually attended training on cyberbullying, and of course, we did train some teachers on cyberbullying. And of course, I think this coming, we have memo on training of teachers on cyberbullying. It is memo 61/2020. I think Ma'am Eileen will conduct the training on this, and Ma'am Eileen has the details.
Again, Ma'am Eileen, can you help expound more on este initiatives and interventions being made by DepEd on cyberbullying, ma'am?
Yeah, this that will happen this coming November 26. So it's more about cyber safety. So we want to equip our teachers on how to handle this kind of scenario. Kasi in terms of high technology na nga, in terms of online world, hindi pisil gad kita mang-detect who are the person kentang bully ko naton.
Si.
Diba? So here, hopefully, this training will help to enhance the teachers to handle cases like this.
Before we go into that, ma'am, no, can you help, ma'am, for those na hindi pa fully informed and for those na hindi pa knowledgeable, what is cyberbullying? What is the definition? Kosa ba si cyberbullying, ma'am? What would, yes, ma'am,
Okay.
what would qualify as cyberbullying, ma'am?
Cyberbullying is more on online scenario. Like for example, somebody will name you, diba, on the internet. Even a simple reaction of emojis.
Yeah.
As long as you are feel offended, you are considered as bully. But then in online world is very different kasi nga it's nationwide. Hindi lang isang tao.
Correct.
So kumbaga you were shamed nationwide. Especially once, kasi nga it's online. So anything that a wrongdoing on people's honors, especially in the online world. That's the one. The
Diyan lang
difference
yung pregunta cons kun Ma'am Eileen. Ma'am Eileen, cosa el epekto si habla tu naun na estudyante, cosa el epekto del bullying na cyberbullying?
There's a big effect nga, sir. Sir, yes. Kasi cyberbullying affects your emotional aspect, especially those students who are have a low esteem, who are weak. Kasi children are very vulnerable. We should think of it. So, parang if ever they will be bullied online, so sabi kita ko sa sila tapensa, like yabla nga inante si Sir BG, siyempre ang suicide because of this depression kasi it creates depression on the children, especially in the emotional aspect, psychologically, totally.
Mukha partner, no, you mentioned si ma'am, nationwide. In some cases, kasi worldwide.
Pwede, posible, di ba? Kasi siya to nationwide, keda worldwide, mas grande el epekto ko nila bata.
Pati uno pa partner, no, unlike a traditional bullying, for example, you name call someone, it remains there. I mean, alala na classroom, kapag temporarily, kay kabatuman kwento, kaya, maya. Dito yung bata ka na permanente, ko sa turya.
Amo.
with cyberbullying, partner, when you encode those acts of bullying, it stays there. Internet sphere, no? Di ba, Ma'am Norma? So it remains there.
Yeah.
And it can take a longer effect na well-being nila to mga bata. So, Amokel, no, I really want, Ma'am, to find out on your end, based on the existing laws that we have. I understand there are certain levels of interventions, no? First from the central office, and then you have the regional office, then you have the division office, down to the teachers and the parents, no? So maybe you can help us, Ma'am, inform the public cosa baste.
Cosa el role del parents, di ba, Cons?
Yes, kay part daton show, Ma'am, is for public information and public awareness. So para na mga parents di aton na no sabi pa ko sa dila roles, no, regarding gani providing a safe place, safe environment for children na mga eskwela. So kosa kal, Ma'am, dila mga responsibilities, Ma'am, no, of the different levels. So siguro from the division niya lang siguro kita start. Sorry, from the regional and the division, Ma'am, and then down to the parents. Kosa ba yung mga roles nila?
Yeah, sir, for the school, sir, we already established and in place our child protection committee. So we already have a committee, and that committee composed of 7 members. So kailan kita abla no na eskwela, agad sila establish and mechanism how to address this kind of bullying. So from school alone, there are 6 members, and these members are representative from different areas in a school, like the principal being the head, and then composition is the vice, is the guidance counselor or the teacher in charge, and then the members are the parents, one of the parents, especially the PTA president, and then another member is the president of Teachers Association. And another member also is the SPG, as you know, and SSG is a organization for the students. So SPG for the elementary, the Supreme Pupil Government, and Supreme Student Government for the secondary. So representative sila, members sila na Child Protection Committee. And of course, uno member from the Barangay Council, the BCPC, the Barangay Council for the Protection of Children. So ali pa lang, sir, upon knowing na any incident of bullying, so they will act on it.
Si, Cons, ya mention na si Ma'am, no, taliaman naka-establish siya now, ara, Ma'am, kaya lang kami sabi, el proseso, si kila kita reporta kung bullying cases.
Yes, correct.
Siya na reporting at school to division. So, kung noy ko sayang report at school na division, so noy cases. But if they are required to submit resolved or unresolved send off the bullying case to the division. So after the division, so we will endorse it to our legal unit. So si legal unit siya ang process going to region, because the region are the one who give directives to the division.
Yes, ma'am. Pero like for example, ma'am, no, in a certain case the abahugat akal sa sedeget mo. For example, child A, yan bully kung child B. So from that end, kilayas, how does it play out, ma'am? Kilayas reporting. So si victim, di ba, si bully and si victim man siya, ma'am. So once it will happen, kilaya el process, ma'am. Si victim will report it to the moderator, the principal,
or the disciplinarian,
or any school official.
Yeah, they will report it to the CPC, especially the school head. So doon. Then the school head will conduct a meeting to all the members na at a certain bata yung bullied, but of course they have mechanism like they will call the parents to inform in writing. So definitely in writing to inform the parents na about their child yung bully nga. So after that, of course, the child given the opportunity to answer. So merong process in school pa lang na to address this risk. So both party will conduct a meeting, the parents are invited to the meeting, and then they will resolve on the immediately on that meeting. If resolved or unresolved, still they need to report to the division office.
So,
There is an incident report
Cons,
submitted to
channel lang yung kosa kere pregunta no, pero siguro na birada di aton, pregunta lang kita si kosa ba el manera del disciplinary measures para na acts of bullying. So, ese contestasyon di Ma'am Norma y también di Ma'am Eileen na birada di aton del programa Ordinansa Del Masa 9:36 in the morning.
Sabi, isale informaw na mga importansya del mga ordinanza que tiene el Ciudad de Zamboanga. Junto con el Concejal de Distrito 2, Concejal BG Gingona. Este el programa Ordinansa del Masa. Let's go na with BG Gingona. Every first and third Wednesday of the month, alas 9 hasta alas 10 del aga. Akilang na Emedia mo. Solid!
Construction supplies and building materials. Achieve with King Paint Trade Center and Construction Supplies. For small and large buildings, even in your homes. From your roofs, doors, pipes, and all kinds of paint in all-weather paint protection. With extreme durability. You can find it only here at King Paint Trade Center and Construction Supplies. Visit us at Tumaga Putik Road, Santa Catalina Branch, and Recodo Branch.
Usapang PhilHealth. Tuwing Biyernes, alas 9 hanggang alas 9:30 ng umaga. Usapang PhilHealth sa Emedia mo. Solid!
Glass, windows o sliding doors ba ang hanap mo? Sa NLGS na! Sulit at garantisado pa! NLGS Glass and Aluminum. Also available sliding windows, frameless door, patch fitting door, shower enclosure, fixed glass partition, steel casement glass, French window glass, jealousy showcases, store front glass cladding, and screen for windows and doors. NLGS Glass and Aluminum. Now located at Fidco Building, Veterans Avenue. You can call us at 993-0053, 992-1786, or 926-1211. They have also other branch, NLGS Narciso Glass Supply, located at Magay Governor Lim Avenue. NLGS Glass and Aluminum.
Piaggio, the latest tricycle in Bay Zamboanga. Este el Piaggio 3-wheel wonder. Piaggio, el único tricycle que tiene reverse function. Piaggio, el único tricycle que tiene el 200cc gasoline engine. Y safe el baga pasajero. Rain or shine, bien bonito. Avail the easy installment plan only at Timothy Marketing. Timothy Marketing, MCLL Highway, G1 Zamboanga City. Or call us at cell phone number 0997-697-6389. E-telephone number 984-0848.
Nandito na sa Zamboanga Peninsula, ang ice candy ng bayan. Frostville Ice Candy. Ito ang ice candy na kinagigiliwan ng lahat. At ngayon, pwede mo ng pagkakitaan. Mga partners, be a Frostville Ice Candy reseller at kumita araw-araw. Tawag na sa 0905-797-7266 o sa 0920-618-9164 o bisitahin ang Facebook page Frostville Ice Candy Zamboanga. Basta Frostville Ice Candy, ice candy ng bayan.
Zamboanga, di ato na state.
Emedia mo.
Solid!
Emedia mo!
Mirando pa syempre na programa Ordinansa Del Masa. Let's go now with BG Gingona Maga-Partners, 9:40 in the morning. Tali pa syempre, konsehal di aton magabisita si Dr. Norma Francisco at también si Miss Eileen Ledesma.
Questions, interesting dito yung mga questions ng partner, no? Pending yung pregunta to. Para sabi, no, el mga viewers dito ni listeners, o sa ba el mga corrective measures na man introduce kita once a person or an individual gets involved no na bullying.
Bullying.
Yes, partner.
Okay, Ma'am Eileen, akagana ang pregunta din mo donantes no, si what are the disciplinary measures for the acts of bullying?
Yeah, okay. For the school level, sir, no, it depends on the gravity of the offenses the students. So each schools have a handbook. They have both elementary and secondary have their own school manual, which is the where the stipulating of the school policy. So every school has sila handbook. So all the offenses that are committed by the students nakalist siya sa handbook. So it depends on the gravity of the offenses of the kinds
Student.
of bullying
Aha.
na ginawa ni student. So, depende siya. Pero, if it result in serious and death, it's a different story, sir. Kasi, if bullying in serious and death, bullying fear abuse shall deed according to the provision of Republic Act 9344. So, doon na siya sa juvenile justice and welfare system. If the bullied result in physical abuse and death na talaga. So,
Yes, ma'am.
it's a
Pero
different.
for Akel, ma'am, mga regular or minor bullying acts, what
Yeah.
are the corrective measures kay Chene options no available na mga eskwela in our different schools, ma'am, both from
Yeah.
the private?
Yeah, according list on the DepEd Order 40 series 2012. So the penalty is for the parang first offense warning. Pero if he do it again for a series of time, suspension na siya.
Suspension
for 1 week.
for 1 week. Okay.
Yes.
Number one, ma'am, written reprimand, correct?
Yes, yes.
Second, pero ma'am, di ba I remember na damon eskwela antes, Chene taman kita talama community service ng mga
Yes,
Applicable
kasi
pa ba sa ara, ma'am?
yes, tiyan pa tamanda ko nila limpia surroundings, pick up piece of paper, mas simple punishment.
yes, so,
Hindi kita tapad ulvid ang konsehal, no? El tiempo de antes.
And until now, it still exists in the school.
political partner manda pura
Amo gani. Manda kung tigo iscribe na blackboard, I will not do it again. Len nagadto ko ng blackboard.
These are effective ways of addressing violations na bullying law di aton because it encourages our children to get involved into chores, no, limpia class. So that kahit maskin pakimodo channel value kay man taman instill na daton mga jóvenes no mga children di aton. Now ma'am, este Dimio ma'am, question na medyo sensitive, ma'am Norma, ma'am Eileen, no, baka pwede ustedes help us contesta. Taligat, if I may share lang, no, even na Bible partner taablaga talya, como discipline your children with a rod, no? Pero you discipline them not out of anger but out of love. Pero how do you draw the fine line between spanking, for example, as a disciplinary measure, ma'am, no? Allowed man gatse.
Si pega ko ng bata.
Into child abuse. Kilaya sa mo. I know it's a very hard question for teachers especially and even parents at home kay manada ken tabla values teaching, disciplinary actions being done supposedly must start siya na casa and then it's just a reflection na sa eskwela, no, como secondary na eskwela. So how do you draw that fine line, ma'am? I know it's a very hard question pero for the sake of discussion lang kita, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah, so yes.
Okay, ma'am Norma first, ma'am
Kaya
Eileen.
lang yung add something, no? Chinitamin kita guidance program, chinitamin kita continuous, develop kita discipline ng mga estudyante. Na guidance program, guide kita ng mga estudyante. Siguro, hindi kita immediately punish, yan mga guidance counselor, talk, interview mga estudyante, and guide kanila as a ko sa correct, no? So, akalya fine line, ma'am, because of the fine line between spanking. We do not hurt the student, no? I think what we have to do is to talk with them, why he or she is doing that bullying act or the reason behind, no? Hindi kita immediately inflict punishment to the students.
Pero sabi to ma'am, no, ma'am Eileen, ma'am Norma, partner Mac, kwento bata yung ma'am. Although hindi
Ano yung ko? Ano bata ko?
Man share kita storyan sina. Yo, antes siya receive yung pakang.
yung ma'am, violent ma'am, no? Pero akal ta pega ruler na mano, hindi
Akil.
man ba yun? Man to man ospital, pero pega ba, akal aki na mano,
Napalma yung mano kayo.
kasi ruler partner doon, pika-pika sila.
Ako, akal ba, tasigat ko na dito yung mano, sino na sobra de sabor na.
Nasabi lang yung lost mas, no? Pero I experienced that, and you know, just taking out the positives, no? Although hindi yung physically injured, pero more of, yainsin niya kumigol teacher, pega din yung mano usando ruler, kaya yainsin niya lang kumigo kay hindi debe assiste. You know, as I grew up, I still remember, until, even up to today, ako na yung lesson no? El basura, buta lang yun na floor lang, we're in ni basurahan alya. So, pega ruler din yung teacher mi mano. Basta ako na, pumira yung basurahan. Debe alay buta yung basura, no? So, these are some of the disciplinary
Actually, Councilor, hindi man allowed man inflict punishments like that, no? And mas balugat ang kwento kita, no? Ma'am Ay, do we still do that? Katapay ka ruler.
Naara ma'am hindi ya. Siguro tabla sila antes. Yes, aproba tami yung sikulipat from teacher pero ara it's a big no-no. So we don't do a corporal punishment, what we call corporal punishment to the children. It's a big no-no for DepEd.
So, go ahead, Cons.
A new policy because the laws that are instilled now or promulgated now are just recent laws, no? From, if I'm not mistaken, 2013. So from 2013 moving forward, bawal yase. Pero antes, no ay pa LA, por eso kita partner tan experience kita ansina. Antes. So ara, you know, we take into consideration, no, there are always two sides of the coin. Chine got advantages and chine tamen disadvantages. So siguro from the part of the government, from the national government, they want to caution, no? They want to side, no? Na mas cautious sila regarding Ansina, no?
Now, Cons, vamos por otros, no? Ablagan na kita el sitwasyon del bullying aquí na Zamboanga City.
Yes, ma'am. So, magkita kaya sabi, ma'am, no? And then, we want to find out po sa el sitwasyon del bullying, kay I understand DepEd is required to keep a record, no, of all the data or statistics of bullying. So, get data daton number of incidents, ma'am. And likewise, because I'm reading, I have here a copy, ma'am, of the IRR, no? And supposedly, Chene ustedes dapat man-coordinate na local government. So, what are partnerships being done, even before, through the years, between the government and DepEd, and also, ma'am, Akalia mentioned niya si partner Mac, no? So, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am Ay, sinadata si Ma'am Aileen.
Yeah,
Yes,
actually we got it from our legal. So for 2020, we have only 2 alleged child abuse. 2 cases lang reported to division for 2020. So it's alleged abuse. So there are only 2.
The 2020, ma'am, it's because of pandemic. Right?
Yes.
Just estimately, you don't have to be exact, no? Just to give a ballpark figure, so we'll have an idea lang. Let's say 2019, ma'am. Is it exceed?
Yeah, for 2019, we have only 1 case, pero it's not bullying, but sexual abuse.
Sabi ko, ma'am, I think one challenge that I would challenge our different schools if they're listening, no, is to really enforce the reporting. Because I am sure, ma'am, that is not the real score on the ground.
Data,
Believe me, ma'am, hindi kasi MOL record. So we want our schools to, you know, really be true and genuine reporting of cases, ma'am, no? And secondly, si partner, check pa to question about
siguro tamireo, Cons, na data, 2020, chene 2 kaso, no? Siguro el Dimio lang, baka akil previous cases na chene, na may mas lang as reporta kaya pwede man siguro aregla, ya pwede man kwento. Pero kilaya ustedes de stricto, Ma'am Aileen, debe ba gunese man halungkat para el safety también al estudyante del bata?
Actually, sir, it's on the school level. Dapat na school pa lang resolved na the case. But still, they need to report it to the division office.
Okay. So, ma'am...
resolve or unresolved case.
Okay. Go ahead, Cons.
Ma'am, no, mga cases, we were talking about mga, mga incidents, no? From your experience in coordinating with different schools, what are the preventive programs? Do they have like a child safety environment week? So something ansina ma'am, chenebal mga schools daton to encourage Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they conducted series of activities in advocacy child bullying. So, kung na-entra to na eskwela, tiyan sila bing run the signage of no to bullying. If you observe. Yes, and of course, our student leaders are also doing some series of campaign. So, especially when in election time, they have their program. So, tang room to room sila. So, all the programs that is against for children, the safety of the children, the rights of the children, talisi sila tang promote sila na school level.
Ma'am Eileen, na-mention na ito no, maga-programa, na diferentes maga-eskwela. Now, kere kita sabi kun Ma'am Eileen, pati kun Dr. Norma Francisco, no, tiyan ba need for additional assistance by the local government in terms of financial allocation and legislative or legislated policies?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, ito na.
Basically, ma'am, how can the local, implementing rules and regulations, tapo ni strong partnership with the government. I can't look for the exact provision, but I've read it somewhere. We would just like to ask, how can the local government strengthen, reinforce, and improve on what you're already doing, ma'am?
I think siguro as of now, no, we need trainings kasi it's more on cyberbullying is more on online. Siguro, more trainings to our teachers and advocates and of course to the parents, no, na to for the advocates of the child protection. And as of now, kasi nga tala sila todo nakasa, siguro the community nun, mga barangay must be also active in promoting and advocacy of child protection. Kasi na eskwela, establish siya kami, but then kung in terms of na community, we don't know.
Yes, I'm okay, partner. No, my understanding now, I'm very grateful, ma'am, kay Takius Neves. Kay this show di ato not only is informing the public, but also giving us legislators an idea how to approach a certain issue. Now, I think, ma'am, mechanisms, partner, on how to implement policy on bullying, TALIA, installed in every school. I think where we can intervene is for the additional workshops and trainings for our school officials and likewise information dissemination and information campaign against bullying. More
intensive.
Yes, sorry,
I think intensive campaign on on media.
IEC, a more intensive IEC, information and education campaign that would cover not only schools but the entire community. Correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir. Actually, na kami mga trainings for mga guidance counselors. But we need more training to the teachers themselves and to the school heads. Last year, I planned our program on cyber safety, but we were not able to implement it due to lack of funding.
So very clear, ma'am. So training and workshops on cyber safety for the teachers.
Yes. We actually have it from the Bureau from our national office, training on cyber safety, but we were not able to implement it due to lack of
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Rest assured, ma'am. Dr. Norma, Ma'am Eileen, Partner Mac, kami na City Council, we will look for ways and means para to enforce what you're already doing and to empower pa more, daton mga stakeholders as far as information dissemination is concerned. So, ma'am, we're very grateful, partner.
Sir, kita larga biyahe. Siguro, saka kita también na mensahe dahil diaton na bisita si Ma'am Norma at también si Ma'am Eileen.
Yes, ma'am. Your parting messages, diaton mga bonita. Bisita. Ma'am Norma first and then Ma'am Eileen.
Gracias kita include ustedes kanamo na este programa and siguro este plan niya amo sa jatong a continuing partnership with the local government to help us with training and development of the teachers with regards to bullying and cyber safety and of course to help us with parents na, no? The PTA and the parents of the students, especially during this COVID time. So, muchas gracias on our part. We will do what we can to help the students and the teachers, and we need your support. Ma'am Ai?
Yeah, thank you, Ma'am Norm. So, again, of course, we need the support of the local government, especially councilor. I hope na as ito ordinansa for this, kasi parang also for the youth, not only for the teacher, of course, for the youth advocates, especially the officers of every school, sana they're given opportunity also to train on how to handle this cyberbullying.
And the child protection as well, Ma'am Ai, di ba?
Yes, yes.
To Partner Mac, Ma'am Dr. Norma, Ma'am Aileen, no? I am the main proponent and the main author of the Zamboanga City Local Youth Development Council.
Yes.
Yes, Ma'am, LYDC. But I think a special attention should be given to cyberbullying and cyber world. Kaya, we are really transcending into a digital age wherein there is no physical limits anymore. So we really have to take a bigger role and give it more attention, ma'am. So thank you so much for being with us and joining today, ma'am. Your information is very much appreciated and we will use it in crafting legislations pa. And we hope to have more collaborative partnerships with your offices, ma'am. So muchas gracias con ustedes. More power. God bless. Keep safe.
Yeah, muchas gracias.
Thank you, Dr. Norma Francisco, LOIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, and Ms. Eileen Ledesma, El Focal Person on Youth and Child Protection. Now, Konsehal, 9:57 ya. Leana kita, poll question. Makakal mga baka tine swerte gana 200 pesos load. Di ba?
Last time yung contact niya kita, no? Ara, El question partner, what are effective ways in eliminating bullying in elementary and secondary schools in Zamboanga City? So, natin yung participate partner, no?
Manada, mira yo.
Pwede tumira na page dato, no?
Si.
So, I think siguro partner, lelang kita press answers, no? One from Facebook user Don Morok, abla pale, bullying is a problem many children and teenagers face on a daily basis, and it is related to a large number of suicides. We need to remember that bullying is no longer just something that happens at school. Also, it is no longer just part of childhood. With social media, bullying has become vicious. The bullying we are talking about is cyberbullying. It is happening very often in elementary, middle, and high schools. There are also cases of suicide due to cyberbullying. College students. Cyberbullying can occur 24 hours a day, which is correct, partner, no? 7 days a day. The victim can receive emails and texts all day and all night. Additionally, the people doing the cyberbullying can post on social media sites. Therefore, they can be posting items on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. As a result, the bullying does not just happen at school, and rumors about the victim can be spread worldwide. Many bullies are victims of physical or severe emotional abuse. In order to solve the problem, the person being bullied and the person bullying needs to be treated. At as a partner gives you suggestions, the things that parents can do. Talk with your kids if you suspect they are being bullied. Changes in child's behavior and attitudes can signal that they are being bullied at school or online. Help kids understand the difference between tattling and reporting. We must help children speak up when they are being victimized or witness someone else being victimized. There is a difference between tattling and reporting. Tattling is when you tell someone to get someone in trouble. Reporting is getting someone help to keep them safe. And last, show your children you love them and will protect them. Children who are bullied are at risk for a variety of mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, diminished self-esteem, and social withdrawal. Remind your children that they are lovable and valuable, and that it is bullies who are the ones with the personality problem. And most importantly, get involved in your children's schools activities so you can also monitor what your children are doing.
Correct.
So, bonito pa rin. Siguro, psychologist got
Bonito na number 4, alyaya po dagat sa katodo na get involved. Diba?
Yeah.
Igual ko na diaton mga viewers ara konseal, mga tamira ka nato na dos Facebook page diaton, Emedia mo, LE105.9 Emedia mo FM, también na YouTube. Mga viewers diaton, tali también kan sila, abla ka kita, ta support ta también. No, con este gane programa. Okay, kaya to saluda ko ng daton mga viewers, konsehal.
To our viewers and listeners, akin na itong programa Ordinansa Del Masa, akin na Barangay Emedia. Este show ya krea kami para man-advocate transparency and people participation as far as policy making is concerned. No? Sabi ustedes, legislation, ley or ordinansa o resolution ke ta-apruba kami ng council, tasalegat apektao no ustedes todo. What we do, what we legislate, will redound to certain changes in your lives, and we will make sure na we will look after the general welfare no, and the best interest of Zamboanga City partner. So, Mukal partner,
Okay.
manada pa
Dahil kita ora, Cons. Kay pakyagan si Lolo Pancho.
Laki na dito natin si Lola Pancho. So, partner,
Si.
muchas gracias contigo, narito tempo, and I'm very glad that you are part of policy making as far as information dissemination and people participation are concerned. So, gracias contigo, partner. So, keep safe. God bless.
So,
Thank
thank you. Cons BG Gingona para na programa Ordinansa Del Masa. Let's go na with BG Gingona. Kuya Makulit, kay pirmi kami con ustedes tabla. Konsehal, imidya mo. Solid.
Solid.
Sabi, isale informaw na mga importansya del mga ordinansa que tiene el Ciudad de Zamboanga. Junto con el Concejal de Distrito 2, Concejal BG Gingona.